atmosphere. It's mysterious.
This is Black Ops. I ain't talking about that.
Hi folks, how are you? Hi, I'm doing a documentary on YouTube about Flat Earth.
Okay.
Have you heard about that?
I have.
So,
What did you say?
Doing a documentary about Flat Earth on YouTube.
so do you understand the element of water, guys?
Yeah. Well,
That has to be contained and always leveled.
yeah.
So how can we live how can that exist on a globe Earth?
Well,
Gravity.
You know, gravity is 97% black matter, and it's mostly science. And it's like a phallaxoaxiom, like it's math, it's a language. You know, you have to trust your eyes and do experiments and repeat them.
Yeah. I actually have a friend who's like really convinced about Flat Earth, and what's the call this thing?
Okay, we're talking. Hold on. So the thing is that there's a lot of people ask why, why doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right? So the thing is that it controls every aspect about us.
Okay.
You start noticing, it's like when you buy a car and then you start seeing it in the street more. Thing is that I start seeing now that I know this, I see it in the media, see it in what they make us eat,
Yeah.
and how they make us react emotionally,
Yeah.
you know, socially, and how it divides us,
Yeah.
and how this is dangerous because this is how they conquer and enslave people. They divide us and make the house slave and the house slave and the field slave,
Yeah.
and make us fight each other. So you know, there's have you ever guys seen curvature for yourself of this world?
Not with my own two eyes. I've seen it on camera.
On like of space?
Not
Or,
necessarily, like stuff from like, well, yeah, like I guess rocket launchers and stuff like that. But I mean, here's my thing.
Yeah.
For it to be such a well-contained secret, like so many people would have to be cooperating.
Oh no, actually it only takes one generation to be convinced. To just convince all your kids. If I brought you to an island, I kidnapped you as a baby and I told you what life is,
That's
and you never knew nothing else.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
But you think we can fool everybody at one time?
Of course, we're very gullible, I think. Yeah, human beings, you know, we're very innocent. Like imagine we're babies.
Yeah.
So what we think would they lie to a baby?
Yeah. True.
You know, so but it does bring harm to a point. You know, we even see our own teeth. They're not carnivorous.
Yeah.
Then we wonder why we eat meat and die from cancer and AIDS and shit like that. Thing is, we're meant to eat raw vegetables and fruits.
Yeah. Plant-based diet.
And then our pets too.
They're
meant to eat raw meat, and we give them kibbles and bits instead.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're totally confused of what reality is.
Yeah.
You know, so I ask people, do you trust your own senses, or do you just listen to what people tell you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like I trust my own.
So I think we're coming to the end of actual possibility of getting any freedom.
Really? You think?
Because we're getting more and more and dividing each other, fighting each other, when it's all a scam.
True.
You know, so we're being pushed emotionally to do things we don't want to.
The majority.
You know, to go into
I feel
war,
like there's still good things happening.
to get jobs
Yeah.
in certain fields, by our parents. You know, go to college.
For sure.
You know, so
Yeah. It's like there's
what
only one
about
way to live.
what about being happy?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, what about not making money? What about finding happiness? So that's what I'm about. Happiness and truth.
Right.
You know, and that we're the center of everything, bro. All of this is made for us, bro.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, we're God's babies.
Yeah.
You know, and somebody else is just hating on our freedom,
Yeah.
and we're being manipulated in our minds, man.
For sure, man.
And I think there's many people that understand that, but it's like Jesus always try to do, help people, open people's eyes, but people always say nah. You know, but there's Jesus in everyone. Anybody could be Jesus. Anybody could be Buddha.
Yeah,
Anybody could be a teacher
That's
of
the
life.
problem.
But people don't want that.
Religions teach that it's like it's somebody else. Like
Nah,
you just have to,
we're
like,
all
it's-
teachers.
Yeah, but it's you. It's
Yeah,
like-
we're all teachers, and that what Jesus didn't want a whole bunch of Jesus. You know, Buddha didn't want a whole bunch of Buddha. I mean, he does want that.
Yeah,
he didn't want a whole bunch
exactly.
of followers. He wanted a whole bunch of Buddha and a whole bunch of Christ.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what we have to all become teachers. We don't have to say, oh, this guy's smarter because he has a degree in this and that,
Yeah,
and he
exactly.
must be right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm talking about Follow your senses. Know that you're special. We're all beautiful. We won the lottery just by being alive.
Exactly.
Just take care of that because they're trying to harm us.
Uh-huh.
They're telling us to eat the wrong stuff and think you're living in the wrong place.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, just research it because hours and hours of research that you have to do on this topic to not convince yourself, but to have a critical thinking mind again.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're telling you all the time to discover new planets
Yeah.
and that we're spinning around. We're going 1,000 miles right now, and we're going around the sun 666 miles, 1,000 miles, you know?
Uh-huh.
Some devil numbers and shit, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going around the universe like 1.5 million miles now, you know, and then we don't feel nothing. And we also always see the North Star there, North Pole Star.
Yeah.
It all makes sense, but you know, we don't sometimes we're too comfortable with our reality.
Yeah.
We have all the comforts that we need.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we kind of like sold ourselves, no? If we accept that.
Perhaps, in some ways. Yeah.
So saying that we're not boughtable. And I want to give people that pride again. And it's okay you're in the system. Hard to fight it, I know it.
Yeah.
I live it. I got 3 jobs myself just to pay my rent.
Yeah.
And my kids' bills and stuff, you know?
Shit, yeah.
But I do it because it's like that.
Yeah.
I don't do it. Don't be a fool.
Yeah, and you know, you still get out here, have some time.
Okay, yeah, but I know I don't go crazy about it because I know it's just what it is.
Yeah, of course.
But I know nobody can take my brain away though.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm trying to bring the people back. Don't let yourself be, you know, like a sheep,
Of
just
course.
being herded.
Yeah.
Think for yourself. Realize the element of water is always contained and always leveled and doesn't change. So that one proof right there, you shouldn't have to look any farther. All right, guys. Ooh.
What's up?
My bicycle is cool. So I thank you guys for your time.
Yeah.
And let me just pause right here, give you shake your hand, guys.
All right.
All right, thank you so much. All right. So have a good one. All right.
Good day, man.